thing to be. Overwhelmed is just another form of anxiety that will get you not to want to be bothered and not to want to do anything, but you got to not let being overwhelmed get you, because I know I have let me get to me this year, in this month of the new year 2024. Overwhelmed is not a good feeling. My heartbeat overwhelmed, and by me being overwhelmed, it stresses me out, and stress is not good. It could hurt you more than any other disease. Being stressed could give you problems. It could make your medical condition get worse. It could make your mind not right. If you're not level-headed and can't control it, you're in trouble. Because being in a shelter, you got to work a lot harder to get to where you need to get to. Looking for an apartment, looking for a job. You want to save from the get a deposit for a place to stay. You got to get money to get on the bus every day if you don't have a golden passport like I do. And the bus card costs like $125 a month. Third, fourth, and fifth floor. Because those three floors above me that I just named got a lot of women with children here who's not doing what they need to do, and who's not responsible enough to understand that they need to get themselves together and get things right. But on the second floor, I got a lot of women that's older than me on that floor who's not doing anything. And the few women that is working, there's like maybe 3 to 5 women on the second floor here at the shelter working. And there's elderly people here. A couple of them don't have their Visa cards. I go to are they visas, are they passport to live, but they live and they getting the best opportunity. They got the best living conditions that they have compared to a black woman here. The Spanish people and white people here is being given the privilege to do whatever they want to compared to people with my color skin here. This is why it's overwhelming. It is aggravating to be in a place like this full of staff members who you have to go to help you, and you have to get them to help you sign up for housing. They want to throw you in their crappy housing, which they call Section 8, which is not Section 8 through the federal government, and they want to call it the rapid rehousing, and live in them apartments 1 year, and after that 1 year, you got them. What kind of thing is that to do? They try to pressure you to do what they want you to do, and you have to live according to their rules, according to them. When you're black, but the Spanish people and white people here are fearless. They don't do what we got to do. They ain't out looking for what we got to. And the one white woman that is working the security guard job, she doesn't participate in groups on her days off like we got to do. We are forced to do things that we shouldn't have to do unless we decide to do it. But I'm glad I do participate in lots of activities here to help me to get hands-on experience, to know who to deal with, who not to deal with, and to learn from my experience with others and with people here, and to know what to do and not to do, and the ways to deal with situations. This is overwhelming, and it shouldn't have to be that way. And I'm really sick of what's going on here with staff. And it's crazy that these shelters throughout the United States have staff that was on the street strung out on drugs working there, and forget where they come from and how they get where they at, and won't you be in control and don't let you bring in outside cooked food, but they could eat food that's cooked and bring it in, but we can't. That's why I say this is overwhelming. They want us to go by their rules, but they don't want to go by the same rules they force upon us. They disrespectful, they ignorant themselves. I'm talking about the employees now. That's why I say this is overwhelming to me. This is aggravating. This is a serious matter that make your mind go wrong, and that make you want to curse staff out. I had to go off on staff twice because of their mouth and their attitude towards me. But I thank God for forgiveness, but I don't have to deal with this kind of behavior from people thinking I'm supposed to keep my mouth shut and not say nothing because they and other reason why I tell Grievances 2 times on the staff here about the attitudes where they tell us to shut up while the other people able to talk, which I'm implying about the Spanish people and white people. And they stole my mail 3 times this year. They taking people mail, stealing it. They stole my stamps that my daughter mailed to me. They stealing my other stuff that I get from my Medicaid through my HMO. They stealing other clients' mail too, not giving them their mail, taking their food stamp card and hiding it. And I don't understand this. This is staff overwhelming people here.